Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot, here to bring you another general collective reading. My energies are getting back up to par, feeling a lot better than I sure as hell did the last few days. I really wanted to come on live last night, but I am going to go live today. I'm just taking it really easy right now. Again, the lethargic feeling I've been having for the last few days. My diet radically switched up last week. I went on an all vegetarian diet. I've been having a lot of stomach issues, IBS syndromes, so I'm not afraid to talk about that subject matter because a lot of people have chronic stomach issues, bloating, feeling very heavy in the stomach area, and having issues with, maybe digesting certain foods. So I know I'm not alone out there, but I do feel like it has had something to do with that. But and I was kind of resting. I was resting on and off yesterday, and I was really falling behind with all of the personal client readings. So now I'm just about caught up. And but as far as the readings for the channel, I am not caught up for the week. So I'm sorry that my ailments have held the channel up. But again, thank you so much, everybody, for the amazing support over the last week with all of the new subscribers. Thank you so much. I mean, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for staying tried and true to the channel and for that Scorpionic energy. So I really appreciate every single one of you. So we're going to dive into this. We're going to see what's going on. We did have a solar eclipse energy in the sign of Libra. So who's to say maybe my energies were even being affected by that yesterday, because I honestly had like this blah. I really just felt blah. Like you just don't want to do anything. Like you don't want to think. You don't want to. My kitchen was becoming a mess yesterday. The dishes were piling up and I just didn't have the ounce of energy to pick myself up and, whatever. So yeah, but anyway, so hope everybody is feeling well and hopefully doing your best to keep your immunity boosted and elevated. So calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers, and so it is. The power of number 2, power of number 3, and power of number 5. Okay, so looks like we're going to the number 10 today. 10 represents an end of a cycle, you guys, and of course, a lot of you Scorpios were born in the month of October. That's not to say that some of you guys were obviously born in the month of November, because that is true. However, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces born in the month of February. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries born in the month of March. You could also be dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. You could also be dealing straight up with Aries energy. I've got that through the number 0 out of the 10 because that would be the Fool card. Power of number 1 standing strong throughout the number 10. So the zodiac signs associated with the number 1, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius energy can come out of the power of number 1. However, strong energy with the number 10, we could see the Wheel of Fortune card show up, which would be fantastic because a lot of you guys are expecting major turnarounds, hopefully before the end of 2023 disappears right in front of our very eyes, right? So you could be dealing with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, and or possibly another Scorpio. Strong Capricorn energy through the number 15, along with strong Scorpio energy through the number 13, and also very strong Pisces, Sagittarius, and Capricorn energy through the number 12, okay? Some of you could have been born in 1950, 1951, 1952, or 1953 for my more mature audience. You could also be 20, 21, 23, or 25 years of age. You could also be 30, 31, 32, 35 years old. You could also be 50, 51, 52, or even possibly 53 years of age for my more mature audience. So going to the power of number 10 for the beautiful star sign of Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective energy, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. The Five of Wands. Time to get out of conflict, Scorpio. You could feel like you're at war with yourself, or this can also be something that you're in observation of. So it may not internally be going on with you with this Five of Wands, or you could find out through the grapevine that a specific person is going through some form of conflict, possibly with a third-party situation. Or this could literally be maybe a certain group of people or friends or family members that could be, you know, trying to wreak some hell in your life right now, Scorpio. So we're going to see how this energy is coming in. You could be dealing with an, I wanted to say Aquarius again, but I will say it. Aquarius, yes, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. However, Five of Wands, Aries, Leo, and or Sagittarius you might be dealing with. The Page of Swords wanted to fall out of the deck. That means somebody's spying in on you, Scorpio. They're doing it again. You're at an end of a cycle. Power of number 10. It's time to turn your back on the noise. Whatever is trying to distract you, Scorpio, from your highest purpose so that you can look at your life as like a dawn of a new era, a new golden era of your life, no matter what age bracket you're in. Because you'll notice the 10 of Swords here doesn't have 10 swords, okay? So this is about releasing the battle or releasing the war that's inside of you that is just no longer serving your highest purpose. Turn your back on those people who do not have your best interest at heart, okay? Because something better is on the way. And there could also be a new love interest headed in your direction. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But again, you could also be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, and or Gemini for some of you, okay? Let's go into the Kipper deck. Okay. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective energy with this Five of Wands? Whatever Scorpio feels that they may be challenged with or facing right now, what's going on? The Journey card. Somebody may have a hard time letting you go right now, Scorpio. Who is to say? Maybe you gave somebody the boot. Maybe you were the one that was breaking up with someone and you needed your freedom and or your space. Okay, so there could be a lot of conflicted energy about somebody not allowing you to move on, but in truth, you're always in the driver's seat. Okay, you may also feel highly conflicted about the environment that you live in, and now it could be like, boom, light bulb clicking on, thinking like, you know what, maybe it's time for me to move on from this environment. Maybe the environment that I'm living in, or the city that I'm living in, or the state I'm living in has become far too toxic, or I don't feel like I'm on the grow, or you know what I mean? It could be so many different reasons why, but there is something here about movement, or you're battling something within inside of you, whether to stay or go. message coming in from your specific person. It's time for me to heal now. Or you could feel that this is you trying to release and let go of the past, okay, to heal from something that wasn't working out. Family energy. What did I just say? It's time to put a stop or an end to basically turn your back. Turn your back. You might be turning your back on your family right now. And because you are listening to the higher calling, Scorpio, it could very well be true that these family members of yours that maybe you went no contact with, they could be the ones getting all riled up. Okay, they could be the ones getting riled up because they see you moving on or moving forward towards what your main mission or what the voice of God is trying to tell you to do, or your guardian angels or your trusted ancestors. And so your soul tribe, your soul family for a lot of you may be elsewhere. Okay, you came closer than anyone. So somebody could have came back into your life recently, or it's gearing up to happen soon, that, you know, this person may project forward, like, I want to be with you. I want to have a family with you. I see us having kids together, or combining families with your kids, my kids, whatever. And you just may be at that turning point for some of you Scorpios, where you've had to use a lot of wisdom and discernment and thinking like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back to this. I did have feelings for you. I did care about you. You know, these are just some of the messages I'm picking up. I'm not saying all of you guys feel this way about this specific person, because a lot of you are like, God, I just want to be with them. Listen, you have to stay confident. You have to stay confident about you. There's something here about elevation, moving on, or just moving forward into a brand new you. Okay? A lot of times when we radically shift our energy and we start making better choices for ourselves, that person who was involved with you can feel that energetic shift or pull, especially if there was physical intimacy between the two of you. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And it's so true. What happens when we get wounded? We shut down. It's inevitable. We just shut down. We become like that. Our heart chakra either goes into, like, you know, the Four of Pentacles mode, where we're really holding back, or we go on the attack, or we go on the defense. That's Seven of Wands activity. You know what I mean? So, Spirit saying, look, if the circumstances with this person has become so toxic that you can't visually see yourself manifesting appropriately, because somewhere buried in your subconscious mind that you have these subconscious lockdowns and you can't get past certain things, whether it's with this particular individual or if it's with friends or family members, listen, you're going to be okay anyway. We cannot, and I've said this numerous times, we obviously cannot control everybody's thoughts about us. We can't control whether or not somebody likes us or loves us or whatever. We have to put the love. We have to listen to the inner voice, the inner calling. What is Spirit asking you to do? Okay. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You may have some aggressive family members that try to control and dictate your life, and this is how you should be, and my God, you're so disrespectful and all of this. These people have no sense of identity, okay? A lot of them don't. These family members don't even know who they are because they associate with their religion. They associate with their politics. You know what I mean? Yes, there are morals, ethics, and values. And if you uphold those morals, ethics, and values, you would understand too that you're not put on this earth to people please everybody else. And that's the trap that we get stuck in by society. And this could be another reason why you feel that shift or the battle whether or not to move on, especially if you are dealing with covert narcissistic or grandioso narcissistic parents or grandparents or aunts or uncles. A lot of you guys have not been in contact with family members for up to, some of you, 20 plus years. For some of you, not all of you, okay? But I'm seeing these couple different storylines going on. you know, and who's to say this person could come in, this person that you've dealt with before, you know, they could be trying to make you feel rushed, like you need to make a decision now, you need to take me back now. And so when they do that, they're in a sense of state of control. Don't allow an ex to control or manipulate you just because they could do it before in the past. And who's to say that maybe some of you are like, you know, I really have to evaluate. I really have to think about this, you know, and you go silent for a little bit, you know, because you do. Don't take anybody back right away. It's so easy for a Scorpio to give a person the benefit of the doubt, right? We've been there, okay? But we have to get to a point where we have to use our discernment and our wisdom whether or not to give that person the benefit of the doubt, okay? That's the reason why we have to think. We have to think our words. We have to think our actions and be able to effectively navigate through our intuition, because at the end of the day, your happiness is just as important as the next person, Scorpio. And in truth, if you walked away from, you know, toxic friends or family members, they are not the be all end all to your happiness. They're not. They may try to project themselves like, you can't live without me. You can't live without the inheritance. You can't do this. You can't do this. And they're putting all of these circumstantial type of scenarios and trying to embed it or impress it in your subconscious mind to make you effing confused, like you don't know who you are as a person. Okay. And that could be the same for a specific person. So I think fair warnings forearmed. You need to listen to the inner voice. And when in doubt, go into prayer, go into meditation, take a walk, whatever it means to clear your head. But Spirit's saying, turn your back on this conflict. Nobody can control you. Nobody can take you out of the driver's seat unless you start turning over your power to the outside force or outside influence. Don't allow an ex to control, hoover over you, try to love bomb you again, all of this, and just say, whoa, 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 back up, back up, back up. I think that's very sweet. It's very kind. However, I have to look at this from a logical perspective, which you guys would have to. When somebody is going to try to come back, try to walk back into your life as if nothing happened, you know what I mean? And it's the same with your family members, especially if you're not on speaking terms with them. Because you do have family members that just don't know who they are. They associate with this person's personality trait and all of this, or they associate with their religion or their politics or these rigid viewpoints of life, and they don't even know how to step outside the box. They don't even know how to do that. They don't even know who they are. They just internally, they do not know because they're being compressed by rigidness. And that's not you. A lot of these Scorpios are the black sheep. And there's nothing wrong with being the black sheep. The black sheep is always liberated from the consensus of the robotic movement that happens in traditional family systems. And even what society wants you to think and or believe about relationships. However, every single relationship that we're in is energy, okay? There's times we're not always going to vibrate on the same frequency with everybody. We have to learn how to get past that and say, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, Susie Q and I were not on the same page today. It doesn't necessarily have to be that there's an argument. We're just not feeling it. You're not picking up the phone every day. You know what I mean? To call John Doe or Jane Doe or whatever the case may be. But a lot of you had to turn your back because there was no emotional support system, nothing that you could thrive on emotionally. And a lot of you Scorpios were not asking for things on a monetary level from these people. These people, these so-called people that you call family. Your soul tribe, soul family is going to understand you better. And if you were in a financial crisis, I can guarantee you that soul tribe, that soul family are going to be the ones to financially help you out until you get on your feet. But your regular family members, no. Some of them, no. There's always a consequence. You know what I mean? There's a consequence if you ask them for help sometimes. You know, like, what's in it for me? You know, instead of doing things out of the goodness of their heart. But listen, Scorpio, you got a lot of jealous people. Jealousy can come through that Five of Wands. Listen, you got to go do you. Make it today. If you're still battling, still struggling with, you know, what this person thinks about you, this, to hell with it. To hell with it. You need to listen to God. You need to listen to the inner voice, whatever you want to call your universal source, okay? Not everybody identifies with the word God, okay? But your trusted ancestors, they lived here on earth. They see you. They feel your energy. You are of their essence. They are of you, okay? And you are part of that extension of those bloodlines. That's why I've been highly recommending get into DNA research, understanding your roots, where you come from, do your DNA testing, see what countries you come from, what line of blood lineage you have, because you guys may end up finding out you have a strong royal bloodline. You know what I mean? That these people in other aspects of your family can't even compare to. Okay. So highly recommend it. And not only that, it's history, and in a way, it's like time travel. All right. So, but yeah, don't allow friends or family members to control you anymore. It is going to be safe for you to love. There could have been friends or family members that were trying to control your thoughts as to what kind of person that you need in your life. You know what I mean? So, no, it's time to march to the beat of your own drum, Scorpio. You will have the love, you will have the career, you will have the finances as long as you do not take your eye off the prize, okay? My awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant Victoria will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.